Hello, this is Alana from Team 2, and this is use case 5. So in this use case, we were asked to research the 17 Sustainable Development Goals at SAS Gather IQ and understand the relationships between these Sustainable Development Goals. So we went in and found this really interesting infographic which goes through each of these SDGs. So number 1 being no poverty, 2, zero hunger, 3, good health and well-being, 4, quality education, 5, gender equality, 6, clean water and sanitation, 7, affordable and clean energy, 8, decent work and economic growth, 9, industry innovation and infrastructure, 10, reduced inequalities, 11, sustainable cities and communities, 12, responsible consumption and production, 13, climate action, 14, life below water, 15, life on land, 16, peace, justice, and strong institutions, and 17, partnerships for the goals. So since we learned what those SDGs were, we are then asked to identify the SDGs associated with each of our analytics storylines. So we selected these 4. Number 12, responsible consumption and production, 11, sustainable cities and communities, 9, industry innovation and infrastructure, and 7, affordable and clean energy. So then we placed all of these SDGs with their specified use cases. So for the first, the identified use case was decrease waste during production, which goes with SDG responsible consumption and production. For sustainable cities and communities, we selected improving customer access to purchase EVs and increasing customer attraction and retention to EVs. And then for industry, innovation, and infrastructure, we selected improving customer traffic at superchargers, increasing energy storage potential, and improving energy sourcing efficiency. And then lastly, affordable and clean energy, we selected increasing energy storage potential and improving energy sourcing efficiency. So then we are asked to explain our rationale and support the rationale with similar examples in the business setting. So for the responsible consumption and production, we said that honing the way materials are extracted and limiting the amount of fossil fuels used to build both battery and charging stations would lower the carbon footprint of Tesla and also other EVs as they create their charging stations. For sustainable cities and communities, clean energy infrastructure will create better air quality for cities, encouraging implementation and also encouraging other clean energy practices. So this could just be like one small step towards universal clean energy, kind of eliminating that fossil fuel need. 9, industry innovation and infrastructure. We mentioned building the infrastructure of clean sources will make it easier for other organizations to tap into the clean energy movement, further increasing its impact. So once these charging stations are established, even if they're made by Tesla, they could perhaps, sell their designs for the same plugin to other EV companies so that they can use the already established clean energy charging stations, or vice versa. It could just be kind of a collaborative approach to providing clean energy to everyone, wherever they're located, whatever they're driving, as long as it's an electric vehicle. So just building the foundation, that infrastructure will help it to be more quickly embraced and also more feasible and practical in the future. And then affordable and clean energy. By researching more effective ways to complete the production process and strategically placing charging stations, Tesla can reduce waste, save money, and eventually pass those savings on to the customer. So if they can hone down their production process, eliminate the need to use fossil fuels, they can reuse the batteries and recycle them. These can turn into cost savings and waste reduction, so they're spending less on materials. And in that money saved, they can pass on those savings to the customers by making the cars even more affordable by having steeper profit margins. And then lastly, we are supposed to highlight the SDGs in each analytic storyline listed on our big data strategy document. So we've been talking about this a lot recently, And so we just went through and added stars besides everything that overlapped with the SDGs that we just identified. We also put these little icons to say which explicit SDG strategy like it fits in best with. So we have improved sustainability efforts to align with consumer ideals under initiatives. Under our CSFs, leveraging local infrastructure initiatives for common purpose. And then all of our use cases here have been highlighted. So all of those will play a big role in our research. And they also fit in very well with the identified SDGs in the pursuit to make the planet a better place. And I believe that is all. Thank you so much.